Once upon a time, in a quiet little village surrounded by green fields and tall trees, there lived a young boy named Ryan. Ryan was poor. He lived with his mother in a small, broken hut near the river. The roof leaked when it rained, and sometimes the cold wind came through the cracks in the walls. But Ryan never complained. He always smiled, even when life was hard. He used to say to his mother, "One day, Mom, I will change our life. I will make you proud." His mother smiled back with tears in her eyes. "I know you will, my son. You have a good heart." Every morning Ryan woke up before sunrise. He walked to school barefoot, holding his torn books in his hands. His friends sometimes made fun of him. "Ryan, look at your clothes. You will never be rich." But Ryan just laughed softly and said, "Maybe not today, but one day you'll see." At night, when the whole village slept, Ryan studied under the dim light of an old lamp. He loved learning and believed education was the key to a better life. Years passed. Ryan finished school with top marks, but there was no college in his village. His mother said softly, "Ryan, we have no money for your further studies." Ryan looked into her tired eyes and said, "Don't worry, Mom. I will go to the city. I will work and study together." The next morning, with a small bag and a big dream, Ryan left his village. The city was loud, fast, and full of strangers. Ryan had no place to live. He slept under a bridge the first few nights, eating only bread and water. But he didn't give up. He found a small job cleaning tables in a cafe. The owner, a kind man named Mr. Thomas, noticed Ryan's honesty and hard work. One night Mr. Thomas asked, "Boy, why do you work so hard?" Ryan smiled and said, "Because I have a dream, sir. I want to study, and one day I want to help others like me." Mr. Thomas was touched. He helped Ryan get admission to a night college. Ryan worked in the cafe during the day and studied at night. He was often tired, but he never stopped. He had no expensive clothes, no friends to party with, just his dream and his mother's words in his heart. Sometimes when life felt too hard, he looked at the stars and whispered, "Mom, I'll make it, I promise." One night, as Ryan was walking home from work, it started raining heavily. He saw a small boy selling flowers in the rain, cold, wet, and hungry. Ryan went to him and asked, "Why are you out here so late?" The boy said, "My mother is sick. I need to buy medicine." Ryan only had a few coins left, just enough for his dinner. He looked at the boy, then gave him the coins. Ryan went home hungry that night, but his heart was full. He whispered to himself, "Helping others feels better than eating food." Years passed again. Ryan finished college and started working in a small company as an assistant. He learned quickly. He listened, observed, and never wasted time. Soon he became one of the best employees. But his dream was not to work for others forever. He wanted to build something of his own. One evening he sat by the window and thought, "If I start my own business, I can give jobs to people who need them." And that was the beginning. Ryan started a tiny printing business in a rented room. At first, no one believed in him. He had no money, no team, no clients. But he had courage. He worked day and night, designing posters, flyers, and cards for people in the city. Slowly, his work got noticed. People started trusting him. After 2 years, he opened his second office and hired workers from poor families. When his business finally began to grow, he went back to his village. He saw his mother sitting outside their old hut, waiting. Her eyes filled with tears when she saw him. "Ryan, my son, you did it." Ryan held her hands and said, "No, Mom, we did it." Time moved on. Ryan became one of the most successful businessmen in the city. He had money, respect, and fame. But he never forgot his past. He built a school in his village, free education for poor children. He also opened a small hospital and named it Hope Care in memory of his mother. One day, a reporter asked him, "Ryan, you are a rich man now. What's your secret of success?" Ryan smiled and said, "My success is not just about money. It's about kindness, hard work, and never losing hope. When life is hard, don't quit. Every small step you take brings you closer to your dream. And when you finally reach the top, don't forget to lift others with you."